guys, I'm Annie.
And I'm Allie.
And we are Annie and Allie XO.
So today we have a really exciting video for you guys. We went to the drugstore and we picked up some new products that we saw and we tested them on our face.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see how we got these looks and what we thought of all the products, then just keep on watching.
Okay, so to start our looks off, we're each going to be using a new primer. So the one that I picked out was the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer.
And then mine is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. I think mine was like $5. I think this was like pretty inexpensive.
e.l.f. one was $6, so... Okay, it feels very silicone-y.
Mine feels like a moisturizer. Like it feels like a gel.
Mine smells like olive oil.
Yeah.
Like, it does not smell good. It doesn't feel good. It feels like grease.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so mine says it's supposed to fill in pores and fine lines and to brighten and even your skin tone. So
I don't know. So far I don't like it, but we'll see.
it's like fine. This one, it's like I don't really notice like that much of a difference though in my skin, so.
For foundation, I got the new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and I got mine in the shade Classic Ivory.
And I got the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and mine is in the shade Buff Bisque.
We're both going to be using the new Flower Beauty sponges to apply our makeup. I'm just dotting mine on my face, and then I'm going to go in and blend it. I look crazy. Ooh. It does look pretty dewy so far, I will say. Which I like dewy foundations. I do not like anything that makes my skin look extremely matte.
And this is a full coverage foundation, which I like. That's good.
I feel like it looks really white on camera, but it's not that bad in person. The only thing I will say, mine was like $12, I think, by the way. But this sponge, like, I think since it's so like big, it kind of absorbs some of the product.
Okay, I think I'm done with foundation, so I think I like it. It's pretty good, I would say, and it's like $5, so I think that's like a really good deal.
If you look at this, you can see like I don't have any highlight, anything, and it's glowing, so it is what it says it is.
So I like how it looks. I think it's also like pretty glowy. Like I don't really think this is matte. It doesn't claim to be matte though.
A little bit of dewiness is good, so I think it did do what it said it would do.
So my concealer is actually like the matching concealer to the foundation she used. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and mine is in the shade Classic Ivory. So
okay, I got the Rimmel London Match Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair.
I'm not entirely sure how much this cost. I think it was probably like $8 or something like that. So
I don't know how much this one was either. I want to say it was around $6.
And then this sponge has like a flat end to it for concealer. So
I liked that concealer.
Yeah, mine was good too. It feels really like it doesn't feel like I have any concealer on, so I really like that.
I feel like mine just covered everything like really nicely and kind of blended with the foundations. Now we're going to move on to our eyes, and we're going to do some eyeshadow. So what I got was the Hard Candy Look Pro Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I gravitated towards this just because it looks like that Bizart palette. So it has like all these different matte shades, and then it also does come with these two brushes, but I don't think I'm going to use those.
The one I picked out is this like shimmer brick kind of thing from Physicians Formula. So I don't know if you can see that, but they're all shimmers, and they have this really fun blue shade in it, which is like why I kind of picked it. But since it has no mattes, I'm going to be taking some mattes out of the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette.
So I put that cream shade all over my lid, and now I'm going to take this shade right here, that medium brown, and I'm going to put it on the outer half of my lid.
I'm done with the matte part of my eyeshadow. I think I'm going to mix these two shades together, so I don't know if you can see that, but...
So that like medium brown that I was showing you isn't like picking up very well, so I'm going to try this darker brown over here.
So I like this so far. It's like not too pigmented, and it's a little bit chunky, but it's still like better than I thought it was going to be, so...
I'm going to mix this purple shade and this like medium like chocolatey brown and put that in my crease.
So I'm going to try to take some of this really pretty like turquoise color, and I'm going to try and put that on my waterline. So we'll see.
So that crease shade that I just talked about it worked really well. Okay, so I think I'm done with my eyeshadow. I just did a simple browny purple look.
So I don't know if you can see the blue. I think I like it. It's kind of different. I mean, it's different obviously, but it's pretty pigmented, so.
Okay, so next up is mascara, and I saw, of course I went to the Maybelline section because Maybelline is normally my favorite brand for mascaras. So I saw that the only new one that they had was the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. But I really wanted to try this like gold packaging one.
Yeah. And then this is a mascara that I've heard so many YouTubers talking about. So this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and everybody says this is like the best drugstore mascara, so I'm really excited.
So the brush is very big. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I really like this a lot so far.
This formula is a little bit more on the dry side, so I feel like you have to build it up to get a good color payoff, if that makes any sense. I feel like this mascara is kind of lengthening my lashes more than it is giving it volume. So if you can see, this is the eye that I have my mascara on, this is the eye that I don't, and I feel like there's a pretty big difference. So I think this is a really, really, really good mascara. Like, if you can just see how long they look. Because mascara also did a really nice job of separating my lashes so that it made me look like I had a lot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I really like this mascara. I just feel like it's a little bit too natural looking. Like, it doesn't really look like I have that much on. So, for bronzer, blush, and highlight, I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Pretty Cheeky palette. So this is limited edition, but it has a really nice matte bronzer and then a shimmery highlighter. It's really pretty, like orangey coral colored blush. So I'm really excited to try this.
For my blush today, I'm trying the new Wet n Wild ombre blushes, and I am so excited because this looks really, really pretty. And for my bronzer and highlight, I'm using this new Essence Light Up Your Face Luminizer palette. In this palette, you get 3 different shades. Now, the middle one and the one on the right kind of have some shimmer, these two. So I think this is a good highlight shade for my skin. And this one doesn't have any shimmer, and it's kind of like a cool toned, like, contour shade, so I'm going to use this for my bronzer.
One thing I really like about this palette is that it has a mirror. And that's, like, not a very common thing at the drugstore for, like, palettes to have mirrors in them, so I really like this.
This, Essence, like, bronze shade, I feel like it works well for me just because my skin is very light. However, it's not very like dramatic or that pigmented, and you have to build it up. So if you have any like darker skin than I do, I don't think this would be a good bronzing shade for you.
It's really pretty, really natural too, and buildable. I like it.
Yeah, so I kind of had to build up that bronzy shade over here, but I think it's really natural and pretty. So now I'm going to do the Wet n Wild Ombre Blush. If you can see, it kind of goes like yellowy to peach, so I'm going to concentrate on the bottom portion of it. Oh yes, I like this. Oh my gosh, yes. You guys need to pick these up. Like, so much color payoff, not expensive at all. Like, 10 out of 10 recommend. Yes, definitely. Yes. Alright, lastly for my face, I'm going to use this middle shade in the Essence palette, and I'm going to try and highlight my cheekbones.
So far, I like this highlighter. It's not very chunky, and it's really, like, I've swatched it before, and it's really creamy. So I really like the formula a lot. I really like this palette, and it's limited edition, so if you guys want it, you should definitely get that.
Essence highlighter, I think it's like it's pretty. I don't know if you can like see anything, but like up close it's pretty. It's subtle.
Their highlights are really natural.
Yeah, they're very
Which
natural.
like sometimes I like that.
I do too.
It depends.
But I will say you can kind of see the little glitter pieces. So if you don't like that, don't get that because you can see the little sparkles in it.
And I mean, this highlight, it does emphasize texture a little bit, but I mean, like all highlighters do that.
Okay, so lastly, we are going to be doing our lips. And I chose a lipstick from a brand that I've never tried before. And this is Makeup Revolution, and the lipstick is in the shade Prime.
This new Maybelline lip product, so this is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink, so it's a matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Loyalist. Out of all the shades, this is like the nudist one.
This lipstick is very creamy. These kind of smell like cupcakey vanilla.
Same. Yeah, it's really creamy and it applies really nicely.
It's like that 90s grunge shade that a lot of people like.
I'm not sure how I like this lip color with my eyeshadow, but I like the product a lot. Yeah, the formula's really nice. This is by far one of my favorite Maybelline lip products that I've tried. So I recommend these definitely.
Yeah, and this lipstick, if I'm remembering correctly, I want to say it was $5 or $6. Definitely worth the price. I think you could get a couple different colors. I really liked this shade though.
Yeah,
so
the packaging's cute. I like that rose gold color. It's pretty.
Yeah. So to recap everything that we tried on for you guys, we're just gonna say what we like really stood out to us and what didn't. So let's do that. Overall, I would recommend the Makeup Revolution lipsticks in this packaging. The Wet n Wild's Ombre blushes, very pigmented. This eyeshadow palette impressed me. It was $10 and you get so many shades, and if you build them up, beautiful. And this mascara was a very pleasant surprise. It was very buildable, very lengthening, everything. So highly recommend this. Okay, so I really liked this concealer, the Pro Glow one. It was really, really blendable, and it matched my skin really well. Really liked this lip product. I'm probably going to have to go get some more shades because this is really, really pretty. And pigmented. My favorite product that I got is the Sonia Kashuk palette. I just really am obsessed with every single shade. It's pretty rare when I get face palettes that I like every shade in the palette, so I really would recommend that you guys check this one out. The one product for me that I didn't really like or didn't stand out to me was this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. It kind of made my face like greasy, and I did not like it. Yeah, and then my least favorite was probably the Physicians Formula eyeshadow. I mean, it was good, but I've definitely used better shimmery shadows from the drugstore. I don't think it's worth the money, even if it is from the drugstore. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you liked it. Yeah, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and comment down below any other video recommendations you guys have for us. Yeah, and if you liked seeing us put on our makeup, leave us a comment telling us if you want to see our everyday makeup routine, because we can do that as well. So if you'd like to see that, give us a comment, and we'll see you guys in our next video.